Hello friends, welcome to Teed Up Grand Strand, a production of Wingding Media presented by the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Today, my friends, I have my good friend Chris Griffin from Mashie Golf.
How you doing, folks? Thank you so much for having me, AJ.
Good to see you, good to see you. So really, he's my friend now, but he's my friend's son. Rob Griffin and I go back 25 years when he was at one of the resorts in town. A golf director, one of the best golf directors. So I'm wondering if that had anything to do with Mashie Golf. I went to Mashie Golf about 3 months ago when you were open, but you were getting things set up.
Right.
Amazing place for somebody that really wants to find their game, let's just say, right?
Correct.
So tell me about Mashie Golf. Tell everybody. Mashie, I wonder how many people know what Mashie means.
Right. Yeah.
I know what it means.
Yeah, so Mashie is just like an old term for a 5-iron. I used to watch a ton of Bobby Jones instructional videos, and he would always go, the Mashie iron is a useful tool to your bag. So a little bit of tradition mixed in with our kind of technologically advanced offering. So yeah, a little throwback in the name, and that's kind of where our whole kind of ethos came from, is just
nice.
Those old videos and old kind of instructional videos and stuff, and that's how we really learned the game. And then as things progressed, I got more modern instruction and watched a lot more modern teaching seminars,
high tech stuff, high tech. And your dad was all dressed up like, he looked like one of them golfers. He had that, what's that, I call it
like a Tammy cap.
I'm like, who's that guy over there? And he's looking at me, and I realized who it was when I first came there.
Yeah.
But you walk in there, it's beautiful. You got the big putting surface, right?
Yeah, 1,000 square foot chipping and putting green. That one's specifically built and designed to accept bounce, check, and spin from real balls, and perform like the real thing. So it's not like a retail store putting green.
Yeah, this is the real stuff, guys. If it's raining outside, this is the next best thing. And unless you just like to be in air conditioning all the time and find your game or fix your game. So talking about fixing your game, do you give lessons there? Is that what you do?
We're offering lessons. Since we opened, the concept has always been, we, as a golf community and as the golf capital of the world, we need more player development resources for local golfers.
Right.
And there's tons of other markets throughout the country and other countries that have, put in a lot of effort and money into providing the ability to live a professional golf lifestyle. So you have the ability to come and go as you please, train with the balls you play with on the course. Have feedback and data for every shot, work at your own pace in a controlled environment where variables are controlled. So if a good shot's good, it's because of you. And
you have the technology, right? So you have the golf simulators. What kind do you have? You have 3 or 4? I can't remember.
We have 3 bays.
3, okay.
2 of our 2 training bays. We use the full swing kit launch monitors, same as TGL. The Tiger and Rory's Indoor League.
Oh, wow.
And those are the best things we could get for club and ball data, being super accurate. It's within 1 mile an hour and 1 degree of TrackMan.
This is all high tech for me because I'm the professional hacker. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
You're like, maybe I should pay attention to all this stuff. I might be a good golfer one day.
That's it. It's like all the stuff that the pros pay attention to. So it's like if we're buying all the clubs they're buying and the merchandise they're buying and all that kind of stuff, it's like maybe we should try practicing the way they practice.
It's almost like that tee. You guys remember that tee about 10 years ago? The tee came out and it was like $5 a tee.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to say the name because I'm not 100% sure, but I remember the sales rep, he says, you know what, if somebody can buy a $400 driver, they can buy a $5 tee.
Yeah.
So this is like that. Mashie Golf is saying, if you really want to get your game and you're investing in your game, this is where you should come.
Well, right. It's like, there's a host of issues with, traditional offerings and with how expensive 1-hour private lessons can be. And then for me, it's mostly in between lessons. So we always encourage you to work with your own coaches or any of our amazing instructors here in the Grand Strand, but it's between lessons where we need to be able to get highest quality reps in possible so we can actually make progress.
Nice. So this is really for people that are here it's a place for them to go long term, right?
Yeah.
But as you know, we have a lot of visiting golfers.
Correct.
You know, Myrtle Beach Golf Trail is a sponsor of the show, and I know you do some specials with their membership, which is great. But tell me about what can you do for visiting golfers, and then what do you do for locals?
Yeah, so we have basically a host of non-member services, and then for members, everything is included, unlimited, all the time in their membership.
Okay, so if I'm here for a 3-day trip, and I just, you know, I'm used to this kind of lifestyle where I got to go practice. And I focus on my game.
Most of our out-of-towners and visitors are here for golf trips, here for business trips. They're playing golf. They want to get dialed in. They got new clubs and they want to get
dialed in. Can you see me getting dialed in? So the guys that watch me play golf, I got to dial in, man. Focus. Okay,
but yeah, you want to get kind of a lesson before they play their big rounds that they paid all this money and traveled all this way to play. You don't want to show up with jet lag at first tee and the course has no driving range.
So what about stretching? Do you teach people how to stretch? Because all my athletic friends said, you got to stretch, man.
Yeah, definitely. We don't go towards like I don't provide instruction on physical fitness. We have partners that we recommend in the local community and gyms that are down the street, or our buddy Zach at Greenside. He's TPI focused. So yeah, we are liaison for the right people for the right job.
Are you just indoors, outdoors, or just indoors?
Well, we're getting better at real golf. We use the indoor facility to do our daily practice and control our variables and work on baseline techniques and fundamentals. And then with the membership, I'll take them out to different courses around the area, and we'll do outdoor work.
The trail, the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail courses,
Yes, exactly. Stuff like Blackmore, things like that.
There you go. So tell me, tell all of our viewers, how can they get more information? Your website, your telephone number?
MashieGolf.com. That has all of our services, hours, location, virtual tour. You can go click through and see the whole facility and everything. And then you can book anything you'd like, whether it's lessons, data analysis, day passes. You can inquire about memberships. And we have the hourly bay if you just want to come shoot a 104 on Augusta. You can do that.
104. He knows my game. Probably 124.
It's all the championship courses, especially on our system, it's so hyper realistic that it's just as tough, you know.
Beautiful. All right.
Especially Oakmont.
So thank you for coming on. I'm going to go to Mashie Golf and see what they can do with my swing. So thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell your daddy I said hello.
Absolutely.
All right, my friends. Until we tee it up again, happy golfing.
Looking for the ultimate golf trip? You just found it. With over 20 courses to choose from, the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail is where golf dreams come true. Pick your course, book your round. Let's go. Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. Golf more, worry less.